Hey YouTube, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. The MN model MN111, the Land Rover Defender 110 in 1/18 with full metal body. Many people are interested in this awesome model, and it was released as kit version first. That's my kit, and I showed you already several videos about the building process, but most people were not primarily interested in the cabin versions, which were available first, so the green one with white roof and the yellow one, but most people were interested in this guy here, and this was not available as kit version. That's this guy here, the super cool pickup version in black. Still didn't see it as kit version available, and that's the box of my kit. But I have a second box here. It was first available on or in the ready to run version. Check this out. Here it is. Received it today with a bit of delay. Still didn't open the box. It's the same box as the kit version does come. It's still sealed. And in this video I will do an unboxing, a first look. Let's open the box, let's check what's inside, and let's check how the ready to run version does perform and do compared to the kit version, where you can of course use those electronics you want. So let's crack the box. It's a huge box, so let's open the box and let's check what's inside. This box is nearly too large for my hobby table. Same stuff as in the kit version. Stickers, but those are not in a separate bag. Some instructions. Super nicely packed, as the kit version was, with a lot of foam. What's that? Okay. Seems you will have to build a little bit the plastic parts for the body. Let's take everything out. Here it is. Here, the radio, charging wire or charging USB cable, battery, and finally that truck. So that's everything. Let's remove this big box. Here's the truck. That's what everybody wants to see. The pickup version in black, nicely packed, shiny black metal body, and all the plastic parts are not yet mounted, so you have to do this yourself. Here's the light, no, not the light, but the battery. I have to check. Oh, it does come with those toy plugs. I have to find an adapter to charge it with a normal charger. It doesn't have a balance plug. It's a 500 milliamp hours 2S 14500 lithium ion battery. So let's check what's the voltage, and I will first start or charge the battery to be able to do the first test runs. It is a balance plug with 3 wires, 3 pins, but because of this strange plug type, I am not able to check the voltage with a normal LiPo battery tester, so I will use my multimeter. 7.998 volts, so that's nearly full. So we can run it. It's not necessary to charge it. It's a lithium ion. It's 8.2 or 8.4 if it's full. I'm not totally sure. There are different types. But with 8 volts we can make a short test run and don't have to charge the battery before. What I do miss is these are detailed instructions. There were no instructions at all in the truck. Oh, those are the instructions how to operate the truck, because in the kit version there was a large booklet, of course, for building, quite nice. The ready to run version does only come with very short instructions how to mount those plastic parts and instructions in Chinese and English. You have a light switch here, throttle rate, so probably digital gears, dual rate, forward, backward, left, right, straight. What's that? Probably steering trim. No, steering trim is the left knob. Switch. Steering rate, so you can adjust steering dual rate, quite nice. But there seems no trim button for the throttle, so that's this super simple radio. It takes, come on, 2 AA's, I guess, 3 AA's. I have to pick up those. The manual said, or the description when I bought it said 2 AA's, but I need a third one. Now I have 3. Oh, there seems to be a wire, so you are probably able to use not only AA batteries, but also 2S or 1S LiPo. What does the manual say? Can't find anything here. I was completely wrong. You have to connect this plug with the battery compartment to the radio. Come on. And that's hopefully it. Okay. Switch on, switch off. Charger. There was not much more in it. This bag with the plastic parts for the body I will and should mount. What's in there? The MN model card, but the kit version did come with much more accessories. Okay, some screws, a tiny screwdriver in the wrench, and all the parts that have to be mounted to this super black truck. So I guess I will mount the parts now and then we will test it. So here it is in all its glory. Super easy. Only press fit in all parts, door handles, the snorkel. The snorkel is differently mounted to the cage than in the kit version. Check this here. Those are different rings. The only part where you will need a screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, is to mount the front bumper with 4 Phillips head screws here. Those are already mounted. Otherwise everything else only press fit. However, I will secure all those plastic parts from inside with a little bit of glue. door handles, wipers. Yeah, not much more, but what I miss are the turning light lenses. I checked the box again, I checked the manual, and even here you can't see where or when to mount the turning lights. You don't see any turning lights or turning lights lenses, while the kit version does have turning lights or turning light lenses. That's quite a bummer. I checked everything, and even here in the manual there seems to be no step to mount those lenses, so it seems that the Ready to Run version does not come with turning lights. However, you see on the pictures there are turning lights or turning light lenses on the left and on the right side, but here not. The light bar is also a bit strange. It's very different to the light bar in the... Come on. Did I destroy it now? No. Light bar in the kit version. Here that's not, it does come with light glasses, but it's not prepared to take LEDs. It was quite a bit of work to do this, but the light bar in the pickup version or in the Ready to Run version, I don't know, does not come with light lenses, but with a cage. However, 5mm LEDs will fit inside, so it's not super difficult to light the light bar up. But I think the light bar in the kit version does look much better than the light bar in the pickup version. Probably it's the light bar in the pickup version that's not independent from kit or Ready to Run. So finished, few minutes of time, and now let's check how it runs, and then I will take off the body and check inside how they did wiring and light controller. But first let's put the battery in and then check how it does. So radio on first. I love this mechanism, and battery, there should be an on-off switch on the bottom. Yes, here's an on-off switch. I didn't. Wow, that's super loose. So now it's off, and now it's on. But it does seem okay. As in many of those toy trucks, you have to use the radio to connect. We have turning lights. Lights are on. It's channel 4, I guess. Yes, it's channel 4. Center position. No, those are different light modes. Channel 3, lights off, on. That's quite nice. Let's reduce light here to be able to see better. So lights with channel 3 off and on. If lights are off, turning lights do work. What a bummer. Always the same mess. So turning lights always work. As soon as you turn lights on, here you have all, so the main beams and the parking lights are on. That's what I changed in my kit version, as I showed you, because I don't like this at all. So first push of the light controller. First press only the parking lights and then parking and main. So unfortunately, but this was to expect. All lights on. And what are the different light modes? I think that's the speed switch. So lights are either on or off, controlled by channel 3, and yes, you have a 3-speed switch here. Of course, only dual rate electronically controlled. That's speed 1, low speed. Okay. Okay. I go to medium speed now. Throttle responses. That's medium speed. Yeah, it's weak. And that's high speed now. It can go slow, but it doesn't have any power. Even on high speed, you have to push it. Well, it's not super bad. It's okay, but far from good. Check this in comparison. That's good, like throttle control, slow, fast, no matter. But that's of course different electronics. So we have 3 speeds. That's high speed. And that's low speed. And we have lights in the rear too. So we have, of course, turning lights. We have brake lights, so during driving the red lights are weaker. And we have reverse lights. What's quite nice, they painted this light lens here on the right side with red, but there's a white LED inside, so both are reverse lights. That's what I also changed here in my kit version. I think I painted this lens. I'm not sure if I painted this lens red, yes, with Tamiya, and here's the reverse. And so I have only one reverse, and I do have a further rear light in red with the red LED, and of course brake lights too. So they should have put a red LED in, but of course they cannot do this because those two LEDs are connected in parallel and you cannot connect. That's the wrong radio now. You cannot connect the red and the white LEDs simply in parallel. So okay. There's not much more here on the radio. We have steering trim, what of course works, and steering weight, what is dual rate, it's on maximum. It is proportional, but check this out, it's not very proportional. Yeah. And we are on maximum, and here are minimum. Okay, so again, as my kit version, quite poor steering angle. The fenders, matte plastic, they look quite good. The missing lens cover of the right and the left turning light is quite a bummer. Yeah, it looks cool. Will it be a good climber? I don't think so. Let's check how it climbs. Here I'm on low speed now, that's maximum low speed. Super slow. I go to medium speed now. And now I go to high speed. So not really fast for high speed, but yeah, it's okay. And that's a super easy obstacle of my microcrawler capability climbing test course, and it can do it. The flat side of the hill of ranges. I had on high speed. I had problems with the cabin version here, but the pickup version seems to be able to do it. I will do this again. Maybe I even will do a microcrawler capability test episode comparing those two. So that's high speed, but I doubt it can do it on low speed. I go to speed 1, lowest speed now. No chance at all. Legs punch power, and I'm on medium speed now. You see here, blinking lights show speed change. Now I'm on high speed, medium speed, and low speed. Medium. On medium speed also no chance. And on high speed again. It can do it on high speed. I doubt it can do the steep side, but let's try. So now the steep side of the hill of ranges of MCCT on high speed, of course. Well, maybe. I will have to try more. Maybe I'll do an episode of MCCT with the pickup version, with the ready-to-run electronics, and the cabin version with my stock, with my upgrade electronics. So you saw it's not a super bad climber, but only on high speed. You can completely forget medium and low speed. What happened when I made the tests? I lost this switch. So here's the switch inside, but I can't get to it with my fingers without switch, and it fell off. It's only a press fit, but it's super loose. And yeah, medium and low speed, it's so slow. That's now high speed that I think nobody needs this medium and low speed. Let's go to medium and let's go to slow, because here on the bench, yeah, maybe for bench tests you will need this. And now let's take a look inside how they mount it and how the electronics are mounted. Shocks and everything seems to be the same as in the kit version. For unmounting the body, you have to take off 4 Phillips head screws, M2.5 by 6. I know it. I will maybe exchange those. And that's my second truck. I will exchange those against hex screws probably. So I will take out the screws now. And if you think something's easy, as it was in my kit version, it's not easy. 4 Phillips head screws. I took out the 2 of the rear part, no problem at all. But I stripped the both, or at least this one, in the front. Now I did even already take off the bumper again, what should not be necessary, at least in my... And it's unbelievable. I can't get this screw. Okay, now it's out, and it's probably already stripped, but it's not stripped on the Phillips head. So here on the cross it was stripped on the thread. I will take different screws and remounting it. Okay, here it is. Let's take the body off. Okay, the other way around. And as you have already seen in the kit version, here's the light distribution board mounted. Come on. And okay, that's nice. That's only one plug to be connected to disconnect all the lights. Here are the wires of the lights, not flexible. Front lights, hard, but you don't see those because there isn't. The windows are black. They are a little bit tinted, so not completely black, but you won't see into the interior. And there is no interior. And it doesn't make a lot of sense. I even printed an interior already to mount an interior as long as you use the black windows. And that's the truck. I thought they will mount the electronics here, but here's nothing. Here's only a lot of room for whatever. The electronics are mounted here in front. So that's the receiver ESC unit. It simply sticks here into this slot. Fits nice. So everything front, that's quite nice. The 180 motor. Upgrade motor would probably be a good idea because it's super weak. And here we have those 500 milliamp hours 2S lithium ion batteries in this super small compartment where it's quite difficult to find larger batteries that fit. It does also have only 500 milliamp hours. Here's the on-off switch. I did not mount in my kit version. Here, and that's it. Check this out. Mounted by 2 screws, mounted by only 1 single screw. Okay, skid plate, 3 screws. Metal links, that's quite nice. Plastic gears. I guess I showed you all this in the kit version, which should be absolutely the same. Big problem still the shocks, which cannot be oil filled because of the screws here, and that's a little bit to work. And yeah, electronics. I assume even the ready to run version, first modification would be upgrade electronics. I'll mount the body again now. And instead of those M2.5 by 6 Phillips head screws, which are super difficult to mount, you see the problem here. That's metal and it's really hard to get in. I will use 6 M2.5 by 6 screws with hex head, so that it's much easier to get those screws in and out. Still, you need to use quite a bit of force to get those in. So even with a tiny screwdriver of that style, this could be difficult. I know it from the kit version. Quite a bit of force necessary to get those screws in, and way better with a hex head. So I will mount those now. So here it is again, body mounted. And what do I think of the ready to run version? Well, I only bought it, to be honest, because I wanted the black pickup, which looks really cool. The electronics are as bad as I thought they would be. this 3-speed switch is, yeah, I don't know who will ever need it, and otherwise it's about the same or exactly the same as the kit version. And depending what you want, if both are available as kit version, so the pickup, and you want the pickup and it's available as kit version, and you want to upgrade the electronics anyway, if there's a price difference, of course buy the kit version. The kit version did also come with those turning light lenses, which I miss in my ready to run version. And for the price, it's a super beautiful truck with a full metal body, but it's not cheap. And if you want the crawler, you can get much better trucks for, what's the price actually, 120, 130, so you will find much better trucks for a similar price. SCX24s, FCX24s, whatever, or Hobby Plus trucks, the Rock Van. But if you like this, and I admit it's super cool metal body, then that's probably for you, and if you are not a hardcore crawler. However, as I told already in the videos of the kit, about the kit version, this metal body, it doesn't even look better, because if it would be painted plastic, it would look the same. It's painted metal, and it would be much lighter, and performance would be much better. So it sounds super cool metal body, but that's only super heavy, a lot of weight up, and so therefore not a good crawling performance. I should check the weight. I will pick up a scale. Okay, let's check the weight of both. Both are including battery now. The pickup ready to run version, 732 grams. And the cabin version, the kit version, with all my wires, probably even heavier, 800 grams. Now 801 gram for the cabin version, and 734 grams, so nearly 10% heavier the cabin version, what will probably highly affect crawling performance. This will probably not be a good crawler at all, or it is not, but the cabin version much heavier, 70 gram heavier, that will be even worse. And okay, they are both super cool. I think they look good, and that's the main reason to buy those. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next video, maybe with some upgrades here, maybe shocks. For sure, I'll be back.